Welcome back, dear children. Good morning, everyone. Chapter number 7, India during the Mauryan period, is going on. We have learnt till Devanama Piyo Piyadasi, beloved of the god, and he who looks on with kindness or affection. Now we will talk about the inscriptions you can see in the picture. These are the inscriptions of Emperor Ashoka. At Delhi Topra shows that he had put strict restrictions on the hunting of bats, monkeys, rhinoceros, and on setting fire to forest. So from this we can learn that he was a kind-hearted king. These are the inscriptions. Ashok Stamba, Ashoka Pillar. What was written on Ashoka Pillar? About his life, about the edicts, about the rules and regulations during his emperor, when he was emperor. Understood? Ashoka had embraced Buddhism. He had conveyed the third religious council on Buddhism at Patliputra, that is Patna, capital of Bihar. Ashoka sent his own son Mahendra and daughter Sanghamitra to Sri Lanka for the spread of Buddhism. He was sent Bauddha bhikkhus to West Asia and Central Asia for spreading Buddhism. He also built many stupas and vihars. Mahendra was his son and he never ascended the throne. So, can you see? Children, in this picture you can see Mauryan Empire. Understood? The administration during the Mauryan period. But before that, I would like to tell you that Emperor Ashoka laid stress on the creation of facilities for the welfare of the people. He made provisions for free medicines, medical treatment for people as well as for animal. He also built road, planted trees. He dug wells and built dharmashalas. So he was very kind. This is the administration during the Mauryan Empire. You can see four sides in this picture: east side, west side, above is north side, and below is south side. So in eastern region, western region, southern region, and northern region, he established his administration. The empire was divided thus into four regions. Can you see in the picture? Like Shivaji Maharaj, he also had a council of ministers. There was an efficient intelligence service also, CID, which kept an eye on the administration and also on the movements of the enemies. You know the work of CIDs, isn't it? So this is the administration during Mauryan period. In these pictures you can see the life of the people during the Mauryan period. Can you see? During the Mauryan period, agricultural production had great importance. Trade, that is business, import export, and other occupations also prospered. There were many occupations like carving and engraving on ivory. You can see in the picture, this is the life during Mauryan period. Can you see it? Agriculture you can see. These were the this pottery, black glazed pottery. Now I will show you engraving on ivory. See, this is engraving on ivory. Bone of the animal. And children, this is dyeing and tying of the cloth. Natural colors, giving natural colors to the cloth using vegetables, fruits, leaves, herbs. They used to make natural colors. You can see in these pictures clearly. This lady is doing the procedure of dyeing natural colors. You can see various things, natural things, isn't it? Even shipbuilding was carried out on a large scale that time in Mauryan period. In metal work, the technology of making articles of other metals as well as those of iron also had developed. Understood this much? We will continue the last part of this lesson in next period, in next week. Till then, see you children. Bye bye children.